Good morning, boys and girls. We are going to do day 2 of week 1, Investigating the Past. So today we're going to read the Oregon Trail. As you can see, I have my story up. If you'd like, you can pause the video and log into your my.aps.edu account and open up to the Oregon Trail. You can find it on Seesaw, or of course you can also find it on on Benchmark. And when we read the Oregon Trail today, we're going to underline key details. Remember, key details are the most important details of the story that help us understand the story. Those key details will help us figure out the main idea of a story or text. So in this story, the Oregon Trail, I can tell that it's written in a journal format just looking at it, because I see dates over here and I notice that they are writing Dear Diary. So it's a diary format. And I know that the Oregon Trail was a route that people used a long time ago to travel west across the United States. So they started on the east and they used the Oregon Trail to make their way west in the United States. So let's go ahead and read this together. The first entry is dated May 17th, 1849. It's important to pay attention to this because it tells me that this takes place during springtime, May, about a month from now actually, but it was in 1849. That's a long time ago, in the 1800s. It says, Dear Diary, we've been on the Oregon Trail for 2 weeks. I'm exhausted. Papa and I walk while Mama and the baby ride. Papa says it's because our weight would be too much for the mules. Yours truly, Edith. So if I'm looking at this story, I look at some of the key events, and it says right away, I notice that they say they've been walking on the Oregon Trail for 2 weeks. So I'm going to get my tools. Remember, you click on the toolbox, you click on the pen, and I'm going to underline that detail because that detail is very important. It explains that they've been walking for a long time and that traveling on the Oregon Trail must have been difficult. I also notice here that it says, I'm exhausted. Papa and I walk while Mama and the baby ride. I'm also going to underline that text, that Papa and I walk. So they're having to walk while Mama and the baby ride. Why? Because Papa says that the weight would be too much for the mules to carry. So those details, the two most important parts to me, are that they've been walking on the trail for 2 weeks. That's a long time to be walking and traveling by foot with mules. And I also notice that it says that Edith and Papa, because she says I, so I know she's the narrator. This is her journal entry. Papa and I have to walk while Mama and the baby ride. So I'm going to click on my notes and I'm going to type here that the journey is difficult, because that's what those two details tell me. I'm going to make a little note for myself. Okay, I'm going to read the next entry. It says, July 29th, 1849. Dear Diary, rain, rain, and more rain. Now the trail is more like soup. Today our wagon got stuck in the mud. As a result, a wheel broke. It was another setback. Yours truly, Edith. Okay, so I can see a lot is happening now in June. They're experiencing a lot of rain. It's raining a lot. And it says the trail is more like soup. That detail really helps me visualize that, because I know it's not actually like soup, but that makes me realize that the trail is probably very muddy. And this next detail I'm going to underline, the wagon got stuck in the mud. Oh, I didn't do a very good job. Underline my sentence. I'm going to delete that and try again. They got stuck in the mud. I still didn't do a very good job, but you get the idea. So as a result, their wheel broke. It was another setback. I'm also going to circle this word setback. I'm not sure what it means, but it looks like a compound word. It has the word set and back in it to make the word setback. And if I think about back, something being set back, that makes me think that this is something that's going to slow them down a little bit because their wheel broke. Now they're going to have to fix their wheel. So again, this detail helps me think that the journey is difficult. So your assignment today when you log into Seesaw is to continue reading this story by yourself or with somebody at home. Underline the important details and see if you can figure out what the main idea is. I hope you have a great day. Bye.